Welcome everyone to School for the Fool, and it's spring equinox time. Yay! I am so excited to wake from my winter slumber and get out there. Harmonizing. Now, what do I want to focus on here at School for the Fool for this time? It's all about raising the vibes now. When we come out of our winter slumber and the winter blues, you know, we use that time like we're a little seed underneath the soil. But now we're going to break free. It's time to break free. We're going to raise vibes. How do we do that? Things we've been avoiding. Fear, clutter, procrastination. We want to shift out of procrastination now. We don't want to be stagnant. We want to be in the energy of flow now so we can raise our vibes. Now, what else can we do? Instantaneously, we have music. Music therapy is so healing. And you know when you put on a song you like that makes you feel good, you instantly get a raise in vibration as well, right? But we want to remember, we want to be listening to music that helps us harmonize. Now, if you need to listen to music to help you purge, listen to music to help you purge, but then switch to music that helps you harmonize and really vibe. Now, if you head on over to YouTube and put in healing music, you'll get a different variety of healing musics that are different frequencies and hertz, depending upon what you're trying to heal and clear and restore. We have dancing. You can dance. You can sing. Even if you can't sing, you can sing if it makes you feel good, right? Create. Get in the energy of creation. What are you passionate about? Art. You love art? Get in your energy of, you know, pulling out your pastels. Stuff maybe you've been thinking about doing. Now, we know what else we can do for the body. Water. Lemon water is incredible. You know, some fresh lemons. Get yourself some lemon water. There you go. Life foods. We want to eat foods that help us be full of life. We are what we consume. That may be foods that are very high in electrolytes. I love coconut water. Coconut water, but make sure you're getting the real coconut water. You don't want to be getting artificial coconut water. Fresh fruits, vegetables, things that have us vibing high. Now, nature, spending time with nature. It's time. Spring is here. This is all about spring. And just waking from our winter slumber, dusting off the cobwebs, and getting out there and going.
Oh, Biscuit's a good boy. Who's a good boy? He's a good boy.
Love Mother Nature. Love her. Self-care. Self-care. What can we do for self-care? What is in your self-care routine? What do you need to implement in your self-care routine? Bubble baths are great if you like baths. Now, you want to be getting, of course, all natural bubble bath, and if scents are not for you, don't be getting scents. You can use aroma therapy. Aroma therapy as well will help raise your vibration. I do have an episode here that I will link to this as well for aroma therapy if you just want to do some information on that, but it's great for raising the vibes and helping you feel better. Now, with self-care, you want, if you're in your bath, what you're going to want to make sure is you can use your essential oils in the tub. That can help you. Well, essential oils can do many things. In the tub, we get our Epsom salts. Epsom salts are great because remember too, we are electricity. So we can charge ourselves with Epsom salts and help restore and heal. Releases pain and inflammation when we're in our bath. And I have a really nice body scrub that I use as well to help me detoxify my body. Now, spending time with our soul tribe, leisure time, harmonizing. But it's about harmonizing. It's not, you know, when we're spending time with our soul tribe, it's not just one person leading the way. We're harmonizing. Everybody is getting their turn. we're not in conflict. And if we're in conflict, then we're vibing high enough to know how to move through it. Resolve it. Now, on that note, I would love it if you would meet me at my desk for a reading dedicated to the spring equinox. Let's go. Hi, guys. Welcome to the reading. Now, as we know, we want to be raising vibration. We're coming out of our winter slumbers. It's time to come out of pause. But remember, slow and steady wins the race. We don't just have to push the pedal to the metal and get frantic. We don't want to get in that energy. We're just going to have fun. We're just going to create. We're just going to create now and enjoy. When I was getting ready for this reading, this card just happened to be making up my own word there, amongst the rest of these. Now, fun. In Golden Atlantis, the people enjoyed simple fun and laughter. They loved to play games and sports, dance and socialize, for this is how they exchanged energy. Leisure time was considered most important in making life a pleasure and delight. It was this capacity for joy and lightness that enabled them to maintain their high frequency and allowed them to experience continuous happiness and contentment. Leisure. This card suggests that you build leisure time into your life. Plan to have fun and do things that enable you to relax and laugh. Socialize with people who are happy and interesting. At the same time, look at your challenges from a higher perspective and take delight in all the good things in the world. Listen up and laugh today. Now, I think that's a great message. Thank you for that extra little special message here, Source. I love when surprises like that happen. And it really, to me, is also reminding us too, Mother Nature is important. We know we are going to be cultivating our relationship with Mother Earth. That is the time we are in. We are going to get back out there and reconnect with our relationship with nature and heal and see the beauty. And there will even be some extra special things going on here at School for the Fool. We'll be announcing very soon about spring and what we can do to get out there and be there for the planet. Now, let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. Okay, beautiful. Temperance. And I love it. Because now we're going to create. We're going to temper. We're going to balance. We're going to restore. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful how the sun's presence, I feel happiness right here. I feel happiness right here in this card. The trials and temptations you currently experience will lead you towards integration, the middle way, the path of moderation. Through acting in moderation, your fears are conquered and your purity shines forth. You are in a period of growth, of stretching yourself spiritually. Allow your inner growth. You will arrive at a period of profound realization. Through allowing inner growth, you will arrive at a period of profound realization. Let's allow growth. Okay. So, We have the Magician. The Magus. There, speaking of creation, there's creation itself. We are going to actually create now with this energy. We are going to paint the picture of a vision of where we're going now, of what we want to do to raise our vibration. Well, hello. Hello there. The Flood, 4 of water. This is the energy we are in right now. It's going to be stagnant if we don't turn. If we don't turn the energy into something else. And then it's going to lead into depression, anxiety, sickness. We want to be raising our vibration and waking up from our winter slumber. Let's get the direct message. You are outgrowing a period of contentment. Things that were once good now seem stale. Things once new have grown old. Change is the only thing that remains stable. Don't be afraid to change and regain your balance. And that's what this is about. We're going to restore balance now. And there, we've got the 4 of earth, power. We're going to restore balance. We're going to ground the energy. We're shifting from water and emotions, and we're going to ground the energy with the 4 of earth. And then we have brother water. And brother water would be the Knight of Cups. And we know that the Knight of Cups is creating with heart. Okay, but as this deck is different, I'm going to read it. We're going to get as much information as possible so we can heal. Wow. Water brother. Love is the basis for your new creative surge. Love gives wings to your spirit. Your heart is wide open and filling with love. You feel romantic. Let your creativity be translated into art, poetry, writing. Give a friend a rose. It's beautiful. And then the main energy at the bottom of the deck is the 7 of water, and that's the 7 of cups, insight. We're seeing through the illusion. We're picking our cup and we're filling it. We're gonna fill ourselves. We're gonna take care of ourselves. It's time to take care of ourselves and the planet and harmonize with the people around us. And here is the insight. And you want to know something? I love how the 4 elements are together. We've got the 4 elements, earth, air, water, fire, and the combination of them. Using all the energies now to see through the illusion. Using all of the energies to be able to work with the light and continue to, you know, this is third eye activations. That's why the third eye is here. The third eye is here to help us see through the illusion and see through the illusion of the cage here with the 10 of fire, so we can release ourselves from that. We can release ourselves from the cage, our burdens, the things that are keeping us oppressed. We're going to shift out, we're going to heal, we're going to restore, we're going to create, right? We're going to create with insight. Insight of our vision, insight of just universal law, understanding how things work around us, learning, growing, applying knowledge, you know, with the one of earth. Now we've got form. And we know when we're creating something new that wasn't there before, it's always scary, but we hang tight and we got to have faith in the process. Now we're just going to use this wonderful patch tarot from Spirit Science to clarify. And for anyone who wants to purchase their own deck, I am going to put a link below. It's an incredible deck. I just have to shuffle it better. It's my energy. Okay. We've got the Seven of Swords, crisis. So we're going to temper now. We're going to temper from Seven of Swords energy. And I love that red moon is there. And that red moon means something. This is connected to the full moon in Libra. I will link that reading to this as well. But this is connected to the full moon in Libra and the energies and what's being activated. We are ending crisis. We are not bullying people anymore. We're putting an end to this behavior. Then here we've got Princess of Discs, transmute. And that's what we're going to do here with, in the energy of the Magician, we're going to transmute. We're going to transmute this energy that we're feeling in crisis, and we're going to transmute it within us, and we're going to paint a beautiful picture and create with it into something else. And once again, too, it's grounded. And, you know, her solar plexus, they're just swirling. So, you know, we know we're in a time of dealing with karma and addiction. And, you know, healing the body. When we're in crisis, we need to take care of our solar plexus, especially. You know, we don't just want to turn to binge eating. We don't want to turn to drinking and abusing our bodies. We don't want to turn to the negative patterns we're trying to leave behind, even if you're trying to leave an abusive relationship, because you know that it's time to go. You need to support your solar plexus right now and use love. Use love, okay? Now, the flood here with the Four of Water, we have the Prince of Wands, visionary. And now this is that firepower energy. We're just like, what better way to get out of being stagnant? The Prince of Wands. Like, look, the lion's there. He's in the chariot. He's got a staff, and out of the staff is coming sacred geometry. Okay? And the sacred geometry is the flower of life. Because we're going to create now with life. Like, see that firepower, see that sun energy. It's beautiful. This card wants to come out. All right. Now, here with the Four of Earth, we have the Crown. And that's how the energy we're grounding, okay? And that's completion and embodiment. And look at what we're doing. We're going to read that card because that's different in this deck. The Crown. Upon emerging on the other side of the portal, the Aeon patch experiences a new transcended state of consciousness. He thought in the beginning that he could detach himself from his body and be a free spirit, but as he completes his journey, he realizes that spirit and body are one, and he is the supreme creator of his reality. His crown chakra is now fully opened. He looks out over the horizon with a feeling of familiarity, realizing he is back where he began his journey long ago, and then takes a step off this new cosmic cliff. That is vibration raising, you guys. We're talking about here what we're doing for the spring equinox. We're raising our vibration. We're talking about here using our third eye. Now, third eye activation. Now we're going to blow through, and we're going to blow through when we have our third eye activation, and we are going to activate the crown chakra, and that is direct connection to source energy. Because we are raising our vibration now. We are raising our awareness. We are raising our consciousness. Now we can paint a very beautiful picture, and we can harmonize. But we need to learn how to create through crisis. We need to learn how to create through the pain, through the darkness, how to shift, how to transmute. When you draw the crown, it describes the grand and harmonious completion and resolution to a cycle in your life and the beginning of a bold new adventure. From a new way of thinking, it most often signifies ideas such as everything coming together at long last, or experiencing mastery of a profession or a craft. This card could even signify traveling to new places, both inside yourself and out in the world. In the most cosmic and esoteric sense, the crown represents the ability to take control of your destiny, embodying all that you truly are, and actively creating your reality with greater spiritual understanding and enlightenment. And this is the time we are in. We are in the time of awakening. We are in the time of seeing through the illusion. We are in the time of evolving the human race. And this is what this is all about. And, you know, ending cycles. We are closing out cycles in our lives. We're going to close out these cycles in our lives to begin new ones. That's why we need to deal with our karma. We need to deal with our addictions, our lower vibrational habits and behaviors that keep us stuck in our victim and abuse templates. And that means learning how to let go. And sometimes that's too, unfortunately, we have to let go of people. We can still hold space for them. We still love them with unconditional love. We still can have empathy and tolerance. But, you know, sometimes to raise our vibration too, if people are not willing to heal with us and rebuild, to restore and allow us to have healthy vibes and be vibing high so we can do this, we have to still do what we have to do. Because this is what we came here to do. We came here to heal. And I think that, you know, for anyone who wants to know who the Aeon is, I will have that information later. Just so I'm not sitting here reading a ton of information. But I'm always going to give you the messages from the cards that I feel called to give you. That's what we do here at School for the Fool. Right brain, left brain connection. That's what we're working on here. Now, what's happening here with water, brother? What are we creating? We're grounding the energy. We're making something stable. It's all about stability. We've literally, in this deck, we've now come full circle from here. We've got it right here, okay? And we know it says power. We've regained, restored power, and we've created something stable with love. But it was done through a healing. It was a creative healing process done with love. Do not give up on your healing path. Do not give up on yourself. You matter. And now, where we've once again come full circle, we've got the Four of Cups. Stagnation. Reversed, we're in stagnation. Okay? We're withdrawn. We don't want to be withdrawn. We don't want to be stagnant. This is lower vibrational. We can be in solitude and meditate, but being withdrawn keeps us lower vibrational, and it doesn't help us shift out of our victim abuse templates. And as you know we have this extra special message right here. This all makes sense why this card was amongst these cards I was called to have out for this reading. Just there. And I'm really good about putting my cards away, but there this was, and here we have the direct message of leisure time, socializing, get out there in your community and have fun. But it can also be a new community. If you're growing and shifting, your community can grow and shift too, because when we raise our vibration, we are going to harmonize differently with people. And that's what I'm saying. If someone's not allowing you to grow and they just want you to stay stuck for their happiness, that's not flying. That's not going down. We got to keep raising our vibration. We got to keep healing. We got to keep harmonizing. This is something, repairing, what we're here to do. Now, in saying that, I want to see what's being activated, and then we're going to get a healing oracle on what we can let go. So let's see what's being activated. Oh, and I just want to say, before we get there, that the sun is here. Hang tight, because we're going to shift out. We know, look at the sun. We're going to go from that to that. And we've got wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups. And look, that is flowing. We are now in flow. We have left the Four of Water, stagnation, and we are flowing. And look at how we are flowing. That's beautiful. Now, back to the activation. Oh, that's too many. Let's just get a little quick reshuffle. What is being activated for the spring equinox? I am so excited. I am ready to get flowing into wish fulfillment and creation of happiness and joy. And well, there we go. Okay. Wolf spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. That's our activation. Turn knowledge into wisdom. And that's how we're going to go from the flood to power. From crisis to wish fulfillment of Nine of Cups, of being in flow with spirit and creation. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Wolf spirit leads you deep into the enchanted forest that holds the secrets to your life. Can you sense her beckoning you to follow, asking you to take all you have learned and all you are learning and make it yours? Can you integrate it all into your body, mind, and spirit? Whatever lessons you learned along the way, do not leave them unexamined. Be loyal to your dreams, to your soul, and to turning knowledge into wisdom and experience, into magic. You are the one you have been waiting for. Be still and know that the sound of your heart beats in harmony with the whole world. The appearance of wolf spirit is an auspicious omen that says you are truly in alignment with your destiny. Now that says many things. We know we're wrapping up cycles so we can enter a new era, a new phase in our lives as we continue on to raise our vibration. Protection message. What is unknown is still yet to be discovered. What is unknown is still yet to be discovered. When wolf spirit appears, you are being told not to pretend you know something when you don't. You won't impress anyone with a little bit of knowledge. In fact, you rob yourself of a true experience and education if you tell yourself you are done learning or you don't have to know something. Be open, be humble, be teachable, and the world will open itself up for you like magic. Now is the time to look into the world with reverence and awe and an insatiable curiosity. You will never grow old if you are willing to keep learning. Wolf spirit is waiting to be your mystical, loving guide. And we know we're going to have fun now. We're having fun. We're creating. We got to remember the vibration of having fun when we were childlike as well. Because, you know, we need to create with that too. And that also helps end crisis, as well as humor. Humorous. And this is all about following your intuition. You know, switching to your right brain, feminine energies, and really following your intuition. Leaving that left brain at the door for a minute. Oh, this card, I just feel like this card is it. Detoxification. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for cleaning up my body, mind, and life so that I may happily and healthily live free of chemicals. This is also going to raise your vibration. When we are literally what we consume, and if we are around toxic substances, environments, and other people in lower vibrations, this can make us sick. And it doesn't mean, hey, we just leave people in lower vibrations. No, we're talking about the people that don't want to raise vibration and want to sit there and wallow it and then pull other people down inside that hole with them, and don't allow people to be in their authentic vibration of themselves. We are all allowed to be here and be in the authentic vibration of ourselves. And this is all about detoxification of anything that is holding you down lower vibrationally. And you know, this is going to be different for everybody. You know, you got to go within, you do the work within. You know, okay? Now, let's see what we need to let go of. Let's start by letting go. What do we need to let go of to start the process? Surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. It's time to open up. It's time to open up. We're not going to be stagnant and withdrawn. We're just going to shift out and heal. Thank you for joining me here today. Please, let's get out there and do what we need to do the work and raise our vibration and live our best lives. The best lives, the lives we came here to live. Thank you for joining me here today. I will see you again soon. Take care. All right, guys, as promised, here's the information about the Aeon in the card. And I've pulled out my Spirit Science book. And I am linking below if you would like to buy your own. We are friends here at school with Spirit Science. We love them. Thank you, Spirit Science. Now the meaning behind the card. Now, this card signals a time of great closure and finality, the ending of a chapter in your life and the advancement to a new level for you. This is a time to come to terms with the mistakes you made throughout your life and to forgive them in order to accept the lessons you learned as a result. These experiences live on inside of you as memories, but no longer need have any hold over you as you enter into this new era of your life. Now, this is about approaching a great end of a cycle and the gateway and the passage through time and fire, okay? And indicating a time of change, addressing a supreme finality of a cycle, the ending of a cycle, and their way out and the birth of what is new, with the light of the sun still glowing in his heart. This patch character extends his reach upwards and soars towards the portal of time. Ready to embrace the world, the spirit of the phoenix appears behind him, signaling the onset of tremendous new rebirth. Not just for him, but those that move with him. So all of those that move with him. That is connecting and vibration raising at its best. And that is, to me, the phoenix rising from the ashes. I will link where you can get your own down below. Thank you, Spirit Science. Thank you, Patch Tarot. Love it.